Have you ever stood in the grocery aisle, debating if name brand cereal is worth the extra dollar? Meanwhile, you're watching an Instagram story of your roommate clinking champagne on a yacht. It's a gut punch. You feel like the only person who checks their bank balance before ordering dinner. It feels like everyone else got a secret manual on how to get rich. But what if that rich life you're envying is just a house of cards, waiting to collapse? What if you aren't falling behind, but actually the only one standing on solid ground? Let's crack open the numbers and build the blueprint together. The truth? We are living in the golden age of fake it till you break it. You see new SUVs and designer bags, and your brain instantly connects those images to wealth.
But here is the data. Recent studies show 1 in 3 Americans carries debt they cannot pay off.
Think about that. 1 in 3, if you're at dinner with other couples, statistically, one is financing that lifestyle on plastic. When you see a friend swipe a metal credit card, you assume they have cash in the bank. But for many, that swipe isn't a transaction. It's a cry for help. They view their credit limit as an extension of their income, digging a hole with an excavator.
We are talking about interest rates hitting 22%, 25%, even 30%.
That sushi dinner they posted, by the time they pay it off, it's going to cost double. It's the live for today, let tomorrow me deal with it mentality. They convince themselves that future them will be a superhero richer and debt-free. But future them will have the same salary, more resentment, and a mountain of interest payments. Social media is gasoline on this fire. We compare our behind the scenes to their highlight reel. You compare your budget spreadsheets to their carefully curated top 1% moments. It's like watching a movie trailer and assuming the whole film is explosions and romance. I knew a guy, BMW Bob. He had the German car and always grabbed the check. But Bob was running a one-man Ponzi scheme, shuffling balances between 5 credit cards. That confidence you saw, it was a very expensive mask. We notice what people have, but ignore the debt they took on to get it. If you have $500 in the bank, but your friend has a Tesla and $50,000 in debt, you are technically richer than they are. You have a positive net worth. The people you are jealous of aren't financial wizards. They are financial sleepwalkers. They are stumbling toward a cliff, but you're awake. But let's be fair, not everyone is drowning in debt. Some really are paying cash. You look at their pay stub, knowing you make the same salary, and think, what am I doing wrong? Here is the second layer of the illusion: invisible income streams. The secret: nearly 40% of Americans have a side hustle, averaging $800 extra per month. While you rest after work, they might be driving for Uber or flipping clothes on eBay. They are trading their sleep and their weekends for cash. The kicker: people treat side hustle money differently than salary money. Paychecks cover bills, but that extra $800, that feels like guilt-free play money. You see the spending, you don't see the 70-hour work weeks funding it. Or maybe they are playing a game I call financial whack-a-mole. We assume if someone wins in one area, they win in all of them. You see the stunning house, but you don't see that they are house poor. They eat peanut butter for lunch because their mortgage eats 60% of their pay. Or the friend who travels constantly, they might drive a beat-up car and live in a showbox. Everyone is making trade-offs. They are just choosing different sacrifices than you are. Finally, the elephant in the room: family money or stealth wealth. Some of your peers are playing life with cheat codes enabled. Maybe parents pay the car insurance, the phone bill, or gave a $30,000 house down payment if you don't pay for your own student loans. That frees up thousands for lifestyle spending. It creates the illusion of superior management, but it's really just superior starting conditions. So remember, you might be running uphill with rocks while they have a tailwind. It's not a fair comparison, so stop beating yourself up. How do we actually win? The secret is, you need to embrace being boring. People who build real wealth usually don't look rich. They often look average. It's the millionaire next door paradox. Real wealth sits in the corner wearing an old sweater.
Why?
because they view money differently.
Most trade money for status. Wealthy people treat every dollar as an employee.
At first, it earns pennies. But over time, those dollars have babies via compound interest.
Eventually, you have an army of dollars working 24/7 to pay for your life. If you have $1 million invested, you don't need to prove success with a Gucci belt. The need to flaunt wealth usually comes from insecurity, not abundance. New strategy: stop competing in the fake wealth Olympics. Let friends post yacht photos. Let coworkers buy cars they can't afford. You are playing the freedom game now. Cooking at home isn't being poor, it's buying your future freedom. Driving your old car for one more year is funding your retirement. You are building a concrete foundation while others build castles in the sky. It's a quiet victory. You won't get likes on Instagram for maxing out your Roth IRA, but in 10 years, when friends are stressed about bills and you are unbreakable, you'll realize being boring was the most exciting decision you ever made. This shift isn't easy. When the world shouts at you to spend, but you are smarter than the marketing and stronger than the peer pressure, you've taken the first step just by seeing the truth behind the illusion. So, if you're ready to stop pretending and start building, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to work on your actual net worth.